In this video, we're going to show you how to make a table for your page. In order to do that, just click on the table icon, and then you could select the size of the table that you want. In this case, we'd like to do a 5x2 table.
You know, that looks really good on that page, but I'm wondering, can I move it around, maybe move it to the top or the bottom?
Yes, in order to do that, just click and drag so the whole entire table is selected, and then you can move it around to wherever you want.
Wow, I like that feature. I need to put some titles in my table.
To do that, double click on the cell that you want to write in, and then you could go ahead and title it, and then we could do the same thing with the other one.
Wow, when you're typing, it looks like it automatically just makes it fit.
Yeah, you could even do that with images. Anytime you drag or type into the cell will change depending on what you wrote.
Maybe we can jazz this up a little with some color.
Well, I like that idea. So let's say I want to take the challenges and maybe change the background of the cell. Just click on the cell, then click on the color icon, and then you could do some different things. You could change the fill color, which is the background of the cell. You could change the line colors and even the text that you typed in. I'm going to just change maybe the challenges to orange, and then the survivor factors, I'm going to do that to green.
Okay, so now that we've got the table started, I think I'm going to help the students by filling in some text for the challenges. So here that we've got the challenges and we've got some text under it to help support the students, I don't want them to see everything that's there.
Oh, just like putting a shade for the entire page, we could also make shades for specific cells. In order to do that, we're going to click on the cell, and then you could see this drop-down icon shows up. When I click on it, there's different things that you can do. You could split the cells if you want and make them into 2 or more. You could delete the cell if you don't want it, but you could also add a cell shade. So when I click on it, you'll see that now I don't see the content behind the shade. And so I could go ahead and do that for all of them.
So I'm wondering, so whenever I'm working with my students on this, how do I get it to show?
Yep, you're just going to click on it. So for instance, we want to talk about the first challenge but don't want to show up the other ones. We'll just click on one of the shades and then it disappears. You could still have it in the corner. Just click on it again to cover it back up so it's not overwhelming and there's not a lot of content for students to see. And then you could see what it says.